In 2015, we first found both now glyphosate-resistant Palmer amaranth, now stacked with PPO resistance. So that's resistance to the herbicides like Flexstar and Blazer and Cobra that you're all familiar with. Those have been really the backbone of weed control. So what we're seeing here is actually a PPO application. In this case, it's Sharpen that was sprayed on 2-inch weeds about 3 weeks 3 weeks ago. And what we have here is unsprayed to y'all's right versus sprayed to y'all's left. And that's kind of what we're seeing with some of this PPO resistance. Prior to this, I would expect Sharpen to do a great job on 2-inch tall pigweed. It's always burned them to the ground. That's not the case with these PPO resistant biotypes. In this case, we've got about 40% of them that actually escape the application. And that's what we're seeing in some of our farmer fields this past year as well. So it's something we're going to have to be on the lookout for. And one of the true ways to look out for it is if you can identify it by some visual symptomology. With the PPO-resistant biotype of Palmer amaranth, what you get when you spray a PPO herbicide on there, like a Flexstar, Blazer, or in this case Sharpen, you get kind of a whitening or bronzing of the leaves that are affected. And the new growth, as you can see, just comes right on out. It really doesn't, it stays unchecked as far as new growth goes. To the left here, we have what I would consider a susceptible Palmer amaranth. This is what you see after you put a PPO herbicide on it. You get it started to really get that burning a few days after application, and the tops start to go down, and that's what you should see. If you see rather what we're seeing over here, then you know you got the PPO resistant biotype, and we're going to have to start managing it with herbicides post-emergence other than the Flexstars and Blazers and Cobras that we've been relying on now for a number of years. And you know, some of those would include Liberty Link, and we got a lot of growers doing that now and spraying Liberty, or maybe some of the new technology that's coming online like the Extend soybeans or the Enlist soybeans.